What the fuck?
Alright, what's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. And today, I'm going to be learning to drive a manual. But not like in an actual car. So, I got my new manual shifter here. Just came in. And I'm going to be learning to drive a manual in a video game. Because I have never driven a manual before in a car. So what better way to learn to drive a manual is in a video game. A simulation. Obviously, my car does not have a manual, it's an automatic. And I can't just go buy another car that's a manual. And I don't have any people that can teach me a manual in their own car because they're all busy. So I just decided to take care in my own hands. Not only to do that, but I gotta enjoy driving a manual because I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna have a manual car, but it would be nice to drive a manual, but in a video game. So that's what we're gonna be doing today, and I wonder how this is gonna go. This will probably show you guys how terrible of a driver I am. But yeah, so what better way to test this, to test myself, than BeamNG.drive. This is probably one of the most popular driving games on PC, with all the physics and all that realistic stuff. So this is probably going to be the best base that I'm going to be learning a manual on. Now, obviously, I can pick whatever car I want because literally you can just add mods in here and just drive all sorts of cars, but we're gonna be doing it here. I think do gas station parking lot, I guess. Well, let's get into this, guys. I'm gonna learn to drive a manual. Now, I did have everything set up just to make sure everything's working, so we should be good now. Okay, we should not start with this car. That is a Group C1 car. We do not want to start with that. Let's start on like a better car. There's plenty of cars to choose from, guys. I don't know. I'll start from like maybe like a simple car, and then we'll work our way up to the more crazy cars that has a manual, because I need to get used to driving it. I just don't know which car. You know what? We'll do this car. This is actually a pretty cool car. I think fun fact is my dad actually used to own this car. It's like a, what is it? 300ZX? Yeah. My dad used to drive one of these actually. So, in honor of him, I'm gonna drive this. Because I'm pretty sure when my dad drove one, it was a manual, so what better way to start this than to drive a car he used to drive back in the day. So we'll get into this. Oh. Oh my god, guys. I'm gonna learn to drive a manual. So obviously I know the basics of like the clutch and how to use it. Boys, this is gonna be tragic. Let's park. I think this isn't a manual, actually. Oh, it's actually an automatic. That's interesting. I didn't know that. Yeah, no, this isn't a manual. What? That's crazy. I didn't know that. Or I might just be... I don't know. Well, I guess we'll switch to a different car. Maybe the one that... Is there even a manual option? Transmission. No, that one's a manual. This one's a manual. Well, let's try this one then. Okay. Well, let's try this one. There we go. This is clean, bro. Alright, guys, you ready? Because I'm not. Gonna learn to drive a manual, guys. Oh boy. Put this in the first gear. Just gotta let the clutch catch itself. There we go. I wish I could look around, but that ain't happening. I'm just gonna have to guessing game this. Maybe I should have done this in VR, but it's okay. Gotta let the clutch catch itself. Get some throttle. There we go. Dude, this is actually sick. I'm already driving a manual, dude. How did they figure this out already? This is actually sick. I realize this thing has a turbo in it. Should I just do it? Dude, this is sick. Guys, I have never driven a manual in real life, guys. I'm not even joking to you. I've never even had a shifter like this. I always use the paddles. No clutch, no nothing. I've done so much driving, and I've watched so many videos that I kind of get the knowledge, but I just never practice it, which is insane. But we're booling, guys. This is crazy that I'm driving manual. Shit. That stop sign came way too fast, bro. I don't think there's traffic in this game. I think that's the funny part. Guys, I think I might have already figured out driving a manual, guys. It's crazy. Literally the only times that I've actually like used an H shifter ever was when I was in an arcade, but they didn't even have a clutch, which I find very interesting. So I kind of knew how to use an H shifter. It's just, I never really had that much practice, but I also never really messed with the clutch ever. The only time I've actually messed with like a motor vehicle clutch was literally on a motorcycle. Like, there was this one time, a friend of mine let me ride a motorcycle for the first time. He let me ride it around a parking lot, and I never stalled it. Like, I did decent on a clutch IRL, so I have yet to even stall anything at all, which is crazy, considering that I've driven an automatic my entire life until now, basically. But this is insane, guys. I think the interesting about me driving was when I got my license at 16 and I had to take the driving portion of my test. My instructor told me that I was actually a really good driver, which is actually insane. So, based on all the video games and the racing games and driving games that I've played when I was younger, kind of really paid off. Because I loved driving as a kid. I just didn't think, to this day, that I would have my own racing wheel, my PC, and my shifter, and be doing virtual driving, like as getting it to the most realistic point as possible, and as close to real life. Like, I would have been so happy as a kid if I would have had all this stuff at that time. I just find it insane. I almost stalled it, guys. Did you guys see that? Almost stalled it, guys. Almost stalled it. Let's find a Let's find a good supercar. Yeah, let's do a Diablo. Should we do a Diablo, guys? We might just do this one. It's a manual, all-wheel drive. Nice. Just for the meme, we'll do red as my favorite color. Driving a manual. Imagine learning to drive a manual and you're in a supercar. I think that's actually absurd. Oh boy. Okay, alright. I might be getting out of hand, but we're gonna do it, guys. We're already going 30 miles an hour? That's crazy. Damn, this place is empty. What happened here? I'm not even gonna ask. Oh, I might be a little speedy. It's okay. We're having fun. That's all that matters. We're having a little fun. There's a dirt road right there. Interesting. Oh my god. This is a little scary. I need to set up like a foot camera so you can see my footing on the clutch and stuff. Let the clutch kick in. Get the gas. Send it. Probably just go ahead and shift it into fourth gear, why not? Oh my god, this is a lot of fun. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sending it too damn hard. Oh, we made it back to town, guys. I think just for you guys, I'll put the clutch cam in. We'll call it the clutch cam. Obviously, you already know what's happening. I guess we're gonna be driving the 787B, the good old Group C car of absolute death. Oh boy. Oh, that's so loud. Jesus. Oh my god. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Driving a manual is perfect time to do this? Oh my god. Yes. No way. Oh my god. Trust me, guys, I did not learn to do that. Okay. Well, we spun out a little bit. Oh my god. Okay. Alright. Guys, I swear this is not just a prank, dude. I swear I have never driven a manual in real life, ever. And this is how I learned how to do it. But holy crap, guys. This is actually insane.